Ladies and gentlemen, Kendrick Lamar has delivered his official response to Drake, and it's something like I've never heard in my life. Pharoah, lyrical miracle breakdown. No need to waste your time. I know you're on your grind. I will do my best to read every bar that Kendrick Lamar delivered to Drake as close as I can to Kendrick's cadence as possible. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. This is a very difficult task. Don't judge me. Kendrick, on a song called EUPHORIA, which is obviously playing off of Drake's show, EUPHORIA, he started the record off very calm. He said, "Them superpowers getting neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You moving like a degenerate. Heavy antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate you? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angles. Fabricate stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist. You're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never have been in your collection. How I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them. I can double down on that line, but I spare you this time them random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and a habitual liar too, but don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you." Oh, sheesh, Louise. Are y'all ready? Yeah, I'm out the way. Yeah, I'm low. Okay. Yeah, the islands right here is remote. Okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper. Nigga, I'm reaping what I sow. Okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house like I'm Joe. Okay. Hellcat made his homeboys and them type they soul away. Everybody want to be dimming till they chip out your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. You once a lame, you always a lame. Once you throw out the money, the power, and the fame, you thought that would make it go away? Have you ever played? Have you ever, okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid $500,000 like to an open case? Well, I haven't. I failed at both, but I came out straight. Kendrick say, "I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody died and they turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy's a killer. He wanna be Junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in your family, but let's get it shaky. I'll park your son." The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me, "Aim it this way." I didn't point down enough. Today, I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me, "You got a ring on God. I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cutthroat business. You got that shit twisted. What is it? The braids? I hurt your feelings? You don't want to work with me no more? Okay, there's 3 girls left, and I just seen 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk to nobody on the celly. You know I got language barriers. There's no accent you can sell me. Yeah, Cole and Aubrey know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy, huh? I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly, nigga. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you pushing T. You better out spinning again on here if you think about pushing at me. He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't got to get personal. This a friendly fair. You should keep it like that way. I know some shit about niggas that make Gunna Wanna look like a saint. This ain't about critics, not no gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love or hate. Now let me say why I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak dick. If I catch a flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. And notice, I say we. It's not just me. I want the culture feeling. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. This is crazy. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acting tough. You gonna make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Yeah, my first one, like my last one, it's a classic. You don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Didn't tell me where you get them abs from. V12 is like bow, 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 bow. Like my last one, headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember, Top Dog. Who the fuck these niggas think they playing with? And Storch my middle name as soon as you jump off the plane, bitch. I'm allergic to that lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag either. I don't give a fuck about who you hang with. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate the way that you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringe-worthy. Ain't even got to be that deep, I guess. Still love when you succeed success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Because I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet. When I see you stand by Sexy Red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. That's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentages. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You was signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try to cease and desist. Oh, like that record? Oh, what, you ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all think all my life is rap. That's some whole shit. I got a son to raise. But I can see, you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, you don't know nothing about that. And telling them to pray, you don't know nothing about that. And giving them tools to walk through the life like day to day. You don't know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, and discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Nigga, it ain't 20v1, it's 1v20. If I gotta smack the niggas that right with you, yeah, bring them out too. I clean them up too. Tell Beam that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghost or AI? Nigga feeling like Joe Osteen. Funny, he was in a film called AI, and my sixth sense is telling him to off him. I'm a bleak niggas all in the coffin. Yeah, OVO niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned, these niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll put your line with it. Kendrick said, pick a nigga out one at a time with it. We could be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family Croby. It could get deep in the family Crody. Talk about me and my family Crody. Somebody gonna bleed in your family Crody. And he's going into the Toronto accent, the Canada accent. I be at New Hope King eating fried rice with dip sauce and blind me, Crody. Tell me a cheese and fam. We can do this right now on camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and dump y'all niggas like, field goal punch y'all niggas. Say punk y'all niggas. Nobody that ever took my food. Whoever that's fucking with him, fuck y'all niggas and fuck the industry too. If you taking it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't want to do. Oh my God. Drizzy Drake, that man said, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. Drake, you got to get back in that ring. This dude K-Dot playing disrespectfully. He said, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. I ain't never heard a nigga talk like this on wax. Drake, that man said, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that to kick off my Tuesday. What? That's how they feel. Listen, I don't know what Drake knew behind the scenes about Kendrick. There apparently was this Kendrick Lamar diss record that had been sitting around for years that K-Dot had been waiting to drop, and he finally dropped a diss record. I don't believe it was the 4-year-old diss record because obviously a lot of this stuff is new and it's not outdated by any means. This is current stuff as of a week ago when Drake dropped the record with the Tupac, AI, and Snoop. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but I just want to say this. Clearly Drake had some intel behind the scenes that niggas ain't like him, including Kendrick Lamar. Drake, your intel was right. This is not a diss record that manifested overnight. Maybe it was written overnight, but some of the phrases and references that Kendrick put in the atmosphere towards Drake, clear as day, are years of just not liking Drake. Kendrick doesn't like the mere existence of Drake. He don't like the way the nigga walk, talk, breathe. He don't like what he represent. We're gonna go through a lot of this, y'all. I mean, obviously there's so much. It's a 6-minute record. It's called EUPHORIA. Make sure you check it out if you have not done so. Kendrick Lamar has responded to Drake. I want to go through some of these bars and kind of quickly analyze a little bit of it. It is crazy. So many double entendres, so much stuff going on. It's too much to digest and take in and respond to in one video. I'm gonna do my best to get the main stuff. That dude Kendrick said them superpowers getting neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now he's spiraling. A lot of people believe that Drake has kind of been like lashing out over the last few years. A lot of changes to the brand. His brand has kind of gotten centered around younger people. He said, you moving like a degenerate, heavy antic is feeling distasteful. Kendrick said, you're not even calculated no more. I can kind of predict your every angle. Man said, you're not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU has never been in your collection. Obviously, the infamous brand for us, by us. How I make music that electrify them and you make music that pacify them. Kendrick said, I could go deeper about that, but I spare you the time. And obviously what Kendrick is referring to is, you know, when Kendrick drops an album, he is trying to motivate a generation. He's trying to talk directly to black people, and whoever else lashes on, you know, it is what it is. And he's saying Drake makes music to pacify him, to baby him. He's saying he's putting pretty much candy in a bottle, right? He's not really giving any substance to the kid, right? He's just giving him something that's temporary. That's an ongoing debate, you know. It depends on where I'm at. Hell, if I'm trying to take over the world, if we about to march in the streets for a criminal injustice, obviously I'm putting on Kendrick Lamar. But if I'm going to a kickback, a spot, or a bar, a club, 9 times out of 10, the ladies want to hear Drake, which means the men gonna want to hear what the ladies want to hear. So it's whatever you're feeling, you know what I mean? But that's something that'll be a part of both of those gentlemen's legacies forever. They both know that. He said he's on a remote island. He said, I ain't thinking about a reader, nigga. I'm reaping what I sow. He got a little Joe Jackson double entendre in there. And as we go down this record, what do I want to just highlight? I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. Let me say this. I hate when you rappers do that. I do. I'll just leave it at that. The very first time I shot me at Drake, the homie had told me, aim it his way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from the mistakes. So that's just ridiculous right there. He's saying the very first time he shot the Draco with his homie, the homie said, you ain't aim it the right way. All right? So then Kendrick said he had to point it down more. So he said, I'm shooting down at Drake. And now he's saying he learned today, him dissing Drake in this response is him pointing the Drake down. He's pointing down. He's shooting down at Drake. That is just ridiculous. That's not fair, by the way. When you're able to rap like that, that's just... Somebody had told me that you got a ring on God. I'm ready to double the wage. For those who are not familiar, Drake recently flexed buying a ring that once was owned by Tupac Shakur. As a matter of fact, I believe it was the last ring that Tupac wore at the last award show he attended before his unfortunate demise. He said, I'd rather just buy the damn thing than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Another double entendre. I mean, that's like a triple entendre, because what he's saying is, yo, give me the damn ring. I'll pay double what you paid. I'd rather do it than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. So he's saying, I want the ring back because you a Canadian nigga and you ain't supposed to have something that's West Coast royalty. And then also he's talking about the AI record that Drake had just dropped a week ago in the direction of Kendrick Lamar, which again is like a triple entendre. It's ridiculous, and it shows you that this ain't nothing that's been sitting in the vault for years from Kendrick in his camp. Cutthroat business, you got shit twisted. Was it the braids? Hilarious. I hurt your feelings, you don't want to work with me no more. Okay, there's 3 GOATs left, and I seen 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. By the way, this is not about J. Cole, but it kind of is about J. Cole. We're not going to talk about Cole a lot today. We got many days to talk about that part of it. But I do want to say this. I think for the last few weeks, a lot of people have been kind of feeling like, yo, I understand why Cole got out of the way of Kendrick and Drake, because they're going left. I feel like Kendrick is making Cole look stupid again, by the way. I do. Like, y'all know Cole dropped that record about Kendrick and took it back. Kendrick said what he said about Cole. Ain't no taking it back. He said, I see 2 of y'all on, obviously Drake and J. Cole just got off tour together. We supposed to be these quote unquote 3 GOATs. Y'all niggas on stage kissing and hugging. I love them to death, and in 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. There's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no celly. We ain't talking about nothing. It's up. So stop calling me. I'm not getting on the phone with nobody from Drake Camp. You know I got language barriers. There ain't no accent you can sell me. Hilarious. Cole and Aubrey know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. Obviously, Melly is on trial for murder of killing his friends that he allegedly was in the car with. It's just, and by the way, even that's a double entendre, because if you remember, Melly, YNW Melly, thought that he got referenced in the Like That record, but Kendrick actually was referencing Melly Mels, right? So even now he's bringing Melly into it. Like, nigga, you wanted to be brought into this, now your ass is in my next record. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. That's like my favorite part. He said, you bet I'll spin it again on him. You thinking about pushing me. Okay. Obviously, Pharrell and Pusha T are very close friends. Kendrick said, for Pharrell, straight up and down, I inherit the beef. Fuck all that pushing P shit. By the way, Kendrick don't like none of you niggas. I just want to throw that out there. He said, let me see you push a T. You dodged that second smoke with Pusha T. You bet I'll spin it again at him, though, if you're thinking about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, which is Pusha T's government name. Kendrick said, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't got to get personal. This is a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make Gunna wanna look like a saint. We'll talk about Gunna in another video. He has responded to this. This ain't about no critics, no gimmicks. It's not about who the greatest. Kendrick said, I hate everything about you. I'm your biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch a flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. And notice, I say we, it's not just me, my nigga, it's what the culture feeling. He said, we all hate you. And that little stanza right there to me is why I feel like Drake just needs to move like nobody in the rap game likes him. Like that man said, I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch a flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. And notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. That don't just come overnight. They don't like you, Drake. You gotta be good with that. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel black enough? I like Drake with the melodies, but I don't like when Drake get to acting tough. You gonna make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashes something. I think that's a double entendre about the Kid Cudi story and Sean P. Diddy Combs. That's just me. He said, my first one, like my last one, it's a classic. You don't have one. That's interesting because both of these dudes got classics. Let your core audience stomach that first. Then tell him where you got your abs from. He's saying that Drake's bought his abs. That's been a rumor for a very long time that Drake paid to get his body done. Kendrick said, I'm allergic to that lame-ish. Only you the one that like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag either. That's one of Drake's close friends. I don't give a fuck about who you hang with. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I hated the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know, that's some shit that we got to address first before we do any records together. We got to get this beef out. It's interesting because we heard the rumblings that maybe Drake and J. Cole wanted to do the first person shooter record with Kendrick. And I think that's what just set Kendrick off. Like, wait, y'all niggas think we cool. We ain't good. I want to take the head off you niggas' shoulder. That nigga said, matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him, bet? When I see you stand by Sexy Red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't even like women. That's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentages. One of Drake's things, I thought this was setting himself up for the kill, was him saying, show me your splits. You signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to the nigga. Obviously, Drake is referencing Young Money, Cash Money, Birdman, Universal, all that in one. I'm sure there's a reference to all the big dogs over. I'm sure that there's a lot going on with that one. Try cease and desist on the Like That record. What, you ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. I love that. Well, first off, Kendrick is saying Drake sent the cease and desist over Like That, which is kind of tough to believe. That nigga said, you ain't like that record? That nigga said, back to back, I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. That nigga's teasing that he's got another one. That's what he's teasing. When he brings up back to back what he did to Meek Mill, he's saying, I got another one in the chamber. This shit is hard, bro. You think my life is all a rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking him up, know nothing about that. And tell him to pray, know nothing about that. And giving them tools to walk through their life like day to day, know nothing about that. Oh my gosh. That nigga said it ain't no 20v1, it's 1v20. If I gotta smack the niggas that right with you. Remember Drake has said, all you rappers teaming up on him, it was Ross, it was K-Dot, it was Future. Obviously, Metro feel like a rapper with the way he been producing. It was The Weeknd, it was A$AP Rocky. Nigga said, it ain't no 20v1, nigga. I ain't trying to jump you. I'm not with them niggas. And if we associate all the writers that's gonna help you write a diss response, nigga, I'm the one getting jumped. That is crazy. We could go on about this. I think I'm good. I think I broke down as much as I want to break down. Please let me know anything that stood out to you about this Kendrick Lamar response. And we're just gonna do it like this. Like we're not gonna use like that in this, or I'm gonna throw out that dang Drake AI Tupac Shakur shit because he threw it out already. Straight up and down, it's push-ups versus EUPHORIA. What I need you to do right now is let me know who had the harder record. That's the first round. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. If they keep going, great. These niggas have done enough for me. I know they probably gonna keep going, but for me as a fan of rap, I have been so bored with the male rappers over the last couple years since the Lil Baby era kind of ended. And I have a new thought on rap right now. I don't believe these niggas have lost the talent that got them to the place that they are by any means necessary. You niggas are just bored and y'all don't like these other rappers, but y'all gotta fake like y'all like each other because it's best for business. And I salute that and respect that. Y'all gotta get festival money together. Y'all gotta get booked for shows together. It's not enough beef in the world to cost you your bag, and I respect that. But the reality is y'all don't like each other. The real art that y'all really passionate about making in the studio is about other niggas, other rappers that y'all don't like, but y'all can't really put it out because, unfortunately, it's bad for business. And at least we know that now because we got the two top dogs that are just rappers at another level. These are two freaking aliens, Kendrick Lamar and Drake, showing me right now that when this is done at a high level, this thing called rap that we love is second to none, bruh. It is second to none. Time, love, and support is what your boy will never take for granted. Thank y'all for tapping in to my breakdown, a long one at that, of Kendrick Lamar's response to Drake. Whoo, we got a battle by the two biggest rappers this generation has seen. How about, if you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you want to see your favorite athlete live in action next time they're in your town? Or do you want to see your favorite artist performing in concert next time they're in a city near you? Head over to the SeatGeek website or app and use my code HoopsFerro for $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you subscribe to the It's Mr. Taliaferro YouTube channel, and hey, donate a super chat. Follow me on Facebook at It's Mr. Taliaferro, cop a supporter badge. The Underdog Fantasy promo code is Ferro. The SeatGeek promo code is HoopsFerro. And follow me on Twitter at It's Mr. Ferro.